Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Green. Floating away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Quick handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 and 4, and we are not going to complain.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Tight end finds a soft spot. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big 3rd down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size advantage.
Georgia going up tempo. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep.
I screwed myself by playing with another playbook all this time, and now I got to learn how to play with Arkansas playbook online.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Green. He's got it down the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
That's the end of the first quarter. Georgia 7, Arkansas 0.
And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. He'll try to do it himself. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy...
He's loose down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Incomplete.
They rate me right there. That should have been a pick-6 lotto ticket.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Got it in the middle. It's Belt. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Belt. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Got the quick completion. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
That's caught. It's Branch. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
We got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Back to pass, it's Green. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Little touch pass to the receiver. Kearney on the Jets. All out of space. He's at the 30. The 10.
It's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. Looking to throw, it's Green. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Wide open spaces. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Gets away from one, finds room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Sweet cut there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It leads to 2nd down.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line, a pickup of 6.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He's got it, 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Nice move to keep running. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Brings up 2nd down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. catch, you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch guys.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
The short hands. It's White. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Looking downfield. It's Green. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Wide open downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, in Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill. Just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field.
It's a seam wide open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 21, Arkansas 14.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
Coming out with it, it's Branch. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Stockton. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
It leads to second down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
The defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
There he goes! Powers through. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. And the Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. from the gun. Running back gets the give. Oh, look out. The ball's free. Defense trying to take it back.
That should have been a touchdown. That should have been a touchdown.
They will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
What a costly fumble. You're in a situation where I'm almost guaranteed points or an opportunity for points to win this football game, and now you're going to be begging for your defense to somehow hold on, make a big play, come and bail you out for fumbling that football.
To the air, it's Green. Going up top. Caught at the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Making side adjustments here. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. On the run, still looking. It's a running room. And he finds his way out of bounds real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
Listen, everybody practices the 2-minute drill and trying to go fast, but it's really nice when the quarterback has his time to get his thoughts clear, understand down and distance, maybe audible at the line of scrimmage. He has that right now.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop, and you win.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
GG.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game.
You
They
had
may
me
have
at
just
first.
sealed it with that takeaway.
Let's finish this game. Let's see what that says. You got 3 timeouts, play ball. Huh? There it is.